Hola estudiantes, ¿cómo están? Hi students, how are you doing? I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you're all safe. I hope you're all healthy. And I also hope that you're practicing your Spanish, of course. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, we're in a different mode of teaching and learning due to the coronavirus. So I hope that you'll take advantage of this opportunity that you have now. You have these videos of our lessons. You can go back to them whenever you need to refresh your brain on something or you didn't understand something. You have these videos here at your disposal to go through whenever you need to. All right? Now, we usually begin our Spanish classes by singing our Buenos Dias song. Y vamos a cantar. We're going to sing together. So those of you who did not like to sing before, come on, man. You have nothing better to do right now than sing. So let's go. Después de dos, una, dos. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias, ¿cómo te vas? ¿Cómo te vas? Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias, ¿cómo te vas? ¿Cómo te vas? Gracias. Now, in our last few classes, we were looking at the theme la comida y la recreación, food and recreation. And what we were supposed to do the following week when we would meet would be to close on that topic. So today we're going to be looking at the final aspects of that topic today, and we're going to focus on los deportes. Now, los deportes, as you should remember, mean sports. So we've been looking at recreational activities, and more specifically sporting activities that persons may like or may not like. Now, as you should remember, we have been looking at the verb gustar, and the verb gustar means to like. Now, we looked at how to say I like something, you like something, he or she likes something, we like something, they like something in in Spanish, of course, and you know that you can also say that you do not like whichever sporting activity it is by simply using no. Now, if I want to ask somebody if they like a sporting activity, I would ask, ¿Te gusta so and so? And then they would answer, Me gusta so and so. So before we go through the questions, let's see if we remember what the different sporting activities were. Now, there were a few of them, so let's go through them. I want you to guess what they are. So I'll give you the Spanish and I want you to tell me what the English meanings for these are. Some of them I'll try to give you some hints, but if not, some of them are super easy to remember. So let's go. Like the first one, el tenis. El tenis. El tenis. Same thing, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Tennis. Next is el grillo. El grillo. And el grillo is, you got it? Cricket. Now the next is el baloncesto. It's el baloncesto. And we said that there are two meanings for this one in English. They are and good. So if your answers were netball and basketball, es correcto. Gracias. Now, next we have el football. That one is super easy. So el football is football. Next is el boxeo, and el boxeo is boxing. Muy bien. El ciclismo, remember, cycling. El ciclismo is cycling. Then we have el correr, which is running, and you have el atletismo, which is athletics. Good. The next one is el salto largo, and remember I said that this one you can break it into. El salto is jump. So saltar, the verb saltar is to jump, and largo means long. So long jump, long jump. Yeah. The next is la natación. La natación is swimming. Nadar is to swim. La natación is swimming. Another easy one is el golf. And el golf is golf. Simple as that one. Now another one is El buceo. El buceo is diving. Next is el salto de altura. Remember we said el salto means jump. De altura, and altura comes from the adjective alto, which means tall. Tall. Now we wouldn't say tall jump, but we would say high jump. So la altura, altura means height, el salto means jump. So this one is high jump. El salto de altura, high jump. Next is another easy one, el hockey. El hockey is hockey. The next is el alterofilia, and el alterofilia is weightlifting. El alterofilia. Muy bien. Next is la lucha. La lucha is similar to el boxeo, but this one is fighting, and el remo is rowing. You got it. Muy bien. So now backtrack a little bit. We were looking at how to say I like this, you like this, he, she, it like something, we like, they like, so on and so forth. Now we spoke about indirect object pronouns in Spanish, which were me, we use for me, te for you, we also use le for him, her, or you, which is the formal you, and then there was also nos for we or us, and there's also les for they or them. Good? Now, if I ask ¿Qué deporte te gusta? I want to find out what sporting activity do you like? Te gusta, you like. Now, for me to answer, I would say me gusta, and I would name the sporting activity. I like so and so. What if I ask somebody, say I'm asking Navante now, Navante, ¿qué deporte le gusta? And I'm pointing at a Johnny. He would say, a Johnny le gusta, for example, el football, which means a Johnny likes football. Now, what if I ask Horena, ¿qué deporte les gustan? I want to know what sporting activity Keanu and Jaden like to partake in. So she would probably say les gustan el baloncesto. They like basketball. Or les gustan el fútbol y another one el tenis. They like to play football and tennis. So you use those different indirect object pronouns to say that different persons like to do different things. If I want to say that we like to do something, now I would say nos gusta, followed by the sporting activity that we like to do. So remember, we use me for me or I like, me gusta, te gusta, you like, le gusta, he or she likes, there's nos gusta, we like, and there's also les gusta, they like. Now remember, gustar means to like. Gustar is a Spanish verb for like. However, if we're naming one thing that we like, we're going to use gusta. If it's more than one, we're going to change it and we're going to use gustan with an N. So gusta to gustan. Gusta to gustan. That's if we're using more than one nouns. If we're talking about more than one things that we like to do, alright? So if I want to say that I like more than one things, for example, I want to say that I like tennis and I like golf. I would say me gustan el tenis y el golf. Y, remember y, the letter Y means and. So that's when I would use gustan. If I'm talking about plural nouns, I would like to say that I like more than one things. Okay? Muy bien. Now, alright, so like I said, what we're basically doing today is just wrapping up that topic that we were looking at before. So we went through the names of the different sporting activities, and we also looked at the different ways to say that this person may like something, that person may like something, or that other person may like something. Oh, but one more thing. Remember, if you want to say that you do not like something, for example, I don't like Which sporting activity do I not like? I like all sporting activities, but just for example, I don't like cricket. I would say no me gusta el grillo, which means I do not like cricket. Or I want to say they don't like high jump. No les gusta el salto de altura. So you will use no before the indirect object pronoun and then the verb followed by the sporting activity. So the no comes first, the negative word comes first. No me gusta, no le gusta, no les gustan, no nos gusta, no te gusta. Okay? Well, now, like I said, wrapping up this topic, I'm going to ask everybody to go to page number 48 in your workbooks. I'm going to give you a few seconds to get to page 48. If not, you can just pause the video and find your book and get to page 48. Okay, awesome. Good. Now, on page 48, it says that you're going to be working online. And what you'll be doing is to create a profile for your favorite Hispanic sport personality. Now, if you do not have one, that's fine. You can just go ahead on the internet and look up for sports personalities. For example, if you like cricket and you don't know any sports personality that's plays cricket that's a Spanish speaking person, you can Google sports personality from a Spanish speaking country, find one of them and just use them as your person. Okay, so you're going to look for your favorite Hispanic sports personality, and for this profile you're supposed to include at least 2 pictures. So if you can, try to include 2 pictures of the personality that you are talking about. So you're going to create a profile using the guidelines on page 48. So continuing, nombre means, let me see if anybody can guess what that means. No, it does not mean number, it means name. Nombre means name, so you're going to put the name of the person right there. Okay, so if you might not remember what number means after this video, just get your pencil and write the word name beside it. Okay, number means name. Then the next word is edad, and edad is the person's age. Nombre, name, edad, age. The next thing they ask you for is their nacionalidad. Their nacionalidad is their nationality, meaning where are they from, what country were they born in. Were they born in Cuba, España for Spain? Were they born in Puerto Rico, Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, whichever, lo que sea. Next is the word deporte, and I don't even have to tell you what that one means. Deporte, sport. What sporting activity are they famous for? Good. Now the next one is la comida que le gusta. Let's try to put that one together. La comida, we all know la comida means food, and le gusta means he or she or it likes. So putting that together, la comida que le gusta means the sporting activity that this person likes. I'm sorry, the food that this person likes. La comida. Now, if the internet is not able to give you this information, then that's perfectly fine. You can leave it blank. Okay. The next one, cuántas medallas. Now, this is asking how many medals this person has. If the internet has this information available, you can put it in. If not, whatever information the internet doesn't have, you can leave it. That's understandable. And the next one is ¿quién identifica a tu héroe? Why do you choose this person as your favorite? Okay, why is this person your favorite sports personality? Is it because they play very well? Is it because of their fashion sense outside of their sporting abilities? Whatever it may be, you can decide what it is. Now at the bottom it says that you can email the profile to your teacher and paste a hard copy below, or you can what I'm thinking is that, seeing that we may not have everybody available to send their emails, you can just go ahead, fill out the information here in your books, and you can paste the pictures under the bottom there. If you're not able to paste any pictures there, you can draw them however you can. No pressure. All right, everybody. So that's the first activity. That's activity 22 on page 68. Now the second activity I will be sending to you, and it's an activity sheet, and this activity sheet will have a list of persons, a list of sports personalities. Now these persons are not just Spanish persons. These are not just persons from Spanish speaking countries, but they're from all over. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be using the internet again to search for the sporting activity that they're most famous for. However, you're not going to be writing your answers in English. You're going to be writing the name of the sporting activity they are famous for in Spanish beside them. Okay? So I'll have that information sent to you as well. So as soon as you're finished with this, you can go ahead and begin, and we'll pick up again next class. So thank you everybody for joining, and hasta luego. Adios, adios, adios means goodbye. Adios, adios, adios. Adios, 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 adios means goodbye. Adios, everybody.